beta, banana. Guys, we have the newest Bedrock beta 1.16.100.51. Guys, look at this. Awesome snowball fight. They look huge, these snowballs. Isn't that a weird glitch? Are snowballs supposed to be that big? I don't know, guys. Let's do the changelog right now. Hey there, guys. Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you from, we are making a new world. Guys, it doesn't happen that often that we make a new beta changelog world. I'm going to be trying to do a lot more showing of what's going on in the beta in the near future, and I thought we'd make a new one because then everything is nice and set up next to each other, so when the full update comes out, I don't actually have to take that long because the whole thing is kind of set up and ready to go. Guys, is it me, or do these snowballs look too big? Look how big they look. I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but let's go through this. Guys, don't do me a solid and subscribe to the channel, guys. If you like this sort of content, I'm going to put out the videos about updates almost within the hour of them coming out every single time, guys. And yeah, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Let's go into it. Starts off with this tweet right here from JMegaSpud. We're releasing a new Bedrock beta today with a handful of parity features along with some important bug fixes. So a lot of it is in the bug fix area. I wonder how many snowballs this poor guy is going to get hit with before he ever... Oh, he's going to leave. Nope, he's not going to leave. So let's go over the changelog together right now. There is a link to it in the description below. Again, this is the beta, guys. So if you want to leave or join the beta, there's a whole video showing you how to do it in the description as well. It's only a couple pages, so if you don't want to hear it, just skip ahead a little bit, you know, and then you're going to see me show you all this stuff. So let's go ahead right here. Bang, stability and performances. The game no longer crashes if a player opens a shulker box and they're standing on after rejoining a multiplayer session. So pretty specific. Let's go to parity changes. So sea turtles now play a sound when they lay eggs. Dolphins now dry out at the same rate as they do in Java Edition, 120 seconds. Undamaged mending items no longer prevent damaged mending items from being repaired. Basalt can no longer be destroyed by gas fireballs. Basalt blocks now take slightly more time to destroy. TNT no longer activates when a redstone torch is placed directly on it. Experience orbs now float in water. Adjusted netherite movement in lava. Trade discounts from heroes of the village and curing zombie villagers now match Java Edition. That's good, actually. Really big change right there. Pistons can no longer be extended above the build height or into the void. General changes right here. This is the last big page. The last one's just a couple little tweaks. Grindstone no longer shows a result unless it changes them. Water from bubble columns now flow as it should. Custom named boats and minecarts will now save their name after placing and breaking. That's pretty cool, actually. Their names will also be shown in the world, so you can name a minecart. That's super awesome. Smelted items, so I guess you could name where it goes. Smelted items prior to 1.13 no longer contain incorrect damage values and can be stacked. Hostile mobs now spawn in thunderstorms during the day. Shearing a snow golem now drops a carved pumpkin instead of a regular pumpkin. It was doing it for so long. Bees now leave their hives and nests after an allotted time in the end or nether dimensions. Water now flows correctly near edges. That's true, guys. Water was so messed up before. I really am excited about that one. Fixed a bug that could cause falling blocks to duplicate near a portal. Villagers no longer get locked into the wrong profession. That's a good one. Dragon egg no longer disappears if placed on a pedestal or Ender Dragon is respawned. Music is no longer interrupted when entering water in ocean biomes. Saplings will no longer incorrectly transform into a bee's nest when next to a tree and flowers. Hoppers with containers above them no longer collect dropped items. Gravity affected blocks no longer break when supported block is moved by a piston. This is a big one. This is fixing all of your sand doors that broke. That's a big one. Podzol no longer generates below the top layer when spawning large spruce trees. Fixed an issue that caused rails not to be powered correctly along with the x-axis. Turtle and dolphins will now successfully move towards water. Before they would just sit there and, you know, die, I guess, even for dolphins. Compass items now point directly to the correct position when the player is in a boat. Mobs inactivity timers now reset closer to the 32 blocks from the player. Gas once again spawn in all light levels. Fixed vex movement along the X and Z directions. Blaze now switch between melee attack and range-based attack depending on the distance of the player. Falling blocks now break after falling for extended periods of time. Name tags now work correctly. Collecting fish in a bucket now works more consistently. User interface, guys, there's a bunch of stuff going on with that. Fixed visual issues where clicking to edit the text box in the NPC dialogue would not show the carrot. This is an education edition feature. New achievement screen. We'll be looking at that for the first time actually in the beta videos today. We have made some tweaks to the new achievement screen that is available to some beta players. So some beta players, it is for me, I've already seen it through a gradual rollout. Please continue to share your feedback on this post. So go there and share feedback, but basically a new achievement screen. We're going to show it. The last time they announced it in a changelog, but they never actually showed it. So now it's here. Gamepad bumpers can now be used with switch tabs in the achievement screen. Tweak the default focus on tabs in the achievement screen. Added extra space between the end of the list and input legend at the bottom. The achievement detail screen now shows completed on other platforms. So that's pretty unique. It's going to show you where you did it. Technical updates fixed for item descriptors. Item names of the format, whatever this is, no longer need the item portion and it will be ignored. Added entity movement prediction. Guys, this guy is still getting hit with snowballs. Does he not die? Because I just talked for like that must have been 4 minutes. 4 minutes, this guy has been getting annihilated. We gotta help these guys out. Help these poor snow golems. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this is actually gonna help, but just get him out of the way because I don't want those dang snowballs flying by my head. There we go. So let's talk about the major changes, just the ones that stick out right away. So the first one that stood out to me was this sand one. Let's talk about this one. So this was what was breaking. Falling sand blocks would now, if this block moved under it, they would break. The sand would actually break and pop out, really messing up your door. Some of them got fixed, so I knew that a few of them would get fixed if you added an extra tick to some of your repeaters. So if you had a actual sand door that had some of these that had repeaters going into these pistons, if you slowed it down a bit, it would help. That said, it won't break anymore. So your sand doors are going to be fixed. Don't worry about it. Let's do this guy while we're here, right here. So his head came off already when I was testing it, but at some point in time, they were giving you regular pumpkins, and now it's giving you a carved pumpkin. So that's good. That's better. We saved your guys' life. Your snowballs are inaccurate. Let's keep going. Whatever those snowballs were, this doesn't blow up anymore. This was blowing up. Not a good look. Over here, Podzol as well. Podzol was a problem. If we were going to make large spruce trees, Podzol gets made. At some point in time, I guess there was Podzol getting made under. So we're safe now. It's not going to be too big of a problem, or not a big problem at all. I don't think it was a problem in the first place. I didn't exactly fill out the feedback log on that one. I'll tell you that much. So buckets of water, guys. This is a real thing. These were so messed up. I was making some sort of farm. I don't know what it was, but every time I put water, it wasn't even funny. Like, if I put water like over here, I expect it to act in a specific way, like you expect it to go out, but so basically it goes to its direct source down. Whatever it is, guys, it's fixed. Just take that. It was super messed up. In my opinion, it was super messed up. That said, the same thing goes with these bubble columns. I'm not sure exactly if this is what they meant by it, but basically these bubble columns would end up messing up where the water flows. So like if this was a bubble column right here and then the water was supposed to be flowing straight, something happened right here which would mess it up and not allow it to flow over that. So that's fixed as well. We're gonna go over the achievement screen. Okay, buckets of fish are easier to catch. So that's one of the things that they said. So these were a problem. I never had a problem with them before, but they say it's easier. I guess it's easier. It wasn't very hard for me to do it before, in my opinion. But they said that that's something that got fixed. So let's go to achievement screen. So here we go. We're going to go in here. We go into here. We go into profile. And then we go into achievements. So like I said, last time they put it in the changelog and everybody's like, okay, so my achievement screen is actually not changed. I can actually, what I will do is I will show you a picture of the achievement screen right now. It's weird. So I feel like it's, so I guess if you click on something, yeah, I think depending on who you are and where you are, some versions get the achievement screen first and some versions don't. I'm going to throw it on the screen right now. You can see basically they just moved everything around. I think you're going to either have to, if you don't have it yet, you're going to get it soon. And yeah, so I'm going to leave that there. at the end of it, at least you have it. It was here before, so I don't know what's going on. This is literally kind of it's like a beta in the beta. So it's basically they're gonna do stuff, take it away, put it back, change it, do this. That's why there's the actual feedback link in there. So just go there, test it out for yourself, do whatever it is that you desire, and yeah. So I think that's pretty good. Long story short, update complete. Beta Bedrock done and done, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there. I hope you got all the info you needed from that stuff, and yeah, sounds good. Catch you on the next one.